You know, that's how I felt about 24 hours ago. I'm sure everything's fine.
Oh, there you go. It likes the left-hand turn.
It's the wall.
Oh.
We're dumb. We're from the Midwest.
Awesome, so you built it just for Duct Tape Drags.
Holy shit. I'll look like the Tin Man by the time we're done. Howdy, y'all. It's that time of day, and it's that day. We need to get our ass to Arizona. Car's running great. Went and picked up the seed. That's Skyler, by the way, my oldest. And yes, I shaved. Because he said you look terrible. You look like a hobo.
Yeah, so you looked homeless.
I did look homeless. Buick's running, Bonnie's ready to go. We gotta stop and get fuel, get over to O'Reilly's, grab some Berryman, a few little things, and we're gonna hit the road. I'm sure you don't want to see much of Illinois and Missouri, so we'll start filming when we get, you know, other than flat ground, which is about 1,000 miles from here. No. All right, 1,500 miles, here we go. What's your bets? 1,500 miles, no problem.
Whatever.
Now, that's not saying put oil in it and stuff like that. I mean, no problem.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
You're gonna see
I don't think we'll have any issues.
You know why this thing runs so smooth? Like,
because of the wood suspension.
Got shocks that are 30 years old. Rear shocks are brand new. I know, I put them in. Oh, we got a box flying around. What the hell? Putting the window up?
Just cracked. Messes up my hair.
Oh my God. About what, 150 miles, something like that, 160. No leaks, no problems, no overheating, but we did burn a quart of oil, so I put some more goop in there and we'll see what that happens. We're gonna go over here and get us something to eat, and then we're getting the hell back on the road. Yeah, we stopped at like another 130, 140 miles, burned another quart, decided to spill half a gallon on the exhaust while I was trying to put a quart in, so we're definitely going to need to stop and get oil. And then my dumb ass forgot to strap that into the little holder and it got against the exhaust. That would explain my miss while we were sitting at the stoplight. Other than that, Bonnie's great. We're about 100 miles from the Oklahoma border, so we're going to get in here and get the hell out. Tired of Missouri and Illinois. It's all I ever get to drive, so let's go. Good job, cameraman. Well, she did real good. That is the most comfortable car that I think that I own. Completely just badass to ride in. Do need to put a little more air in that rear shocks, but it was smooth. Got a little bouncy out here in Oklahoma. It's windy out here. But yeah, we're outside of Oklahoma City. About a 14 and 45 change to get to where we need to be. Tomorrow we'll take it easy. But yeah, just that oil thing. But I'm telling you what, I think that is because we're running it so hard, because it's not going anywhere. I don't know. I mean, do you know? You don't know nothing. All right, we're gonna get things together and get in the hotel room, and then I gotta start editing a video for all of you. Hey everybody, next day. Bonnie, I did a few checks. We're gonna head to an O'Reilly's real quick, grab a few things. I think I'm gonna grab a new air filter. The whole cleaner. That old one, it's awesome, it looks cool, but it ain't flowing, I guarantee you. That thing's been on there 20 years and it's dirty as hell, and you cannot find that filament. That thing is through the roof because, you know, all the Corvette lovers have them and they make them $200, $120. It's like, no, I'm not doing it. I need to get that. Need to get the timing set a little better. We'll try it. We'll just get our ass back on the road and start heading towards Tucson. Cold start? What's the chances? Start right up?
Yeah, I think it will.
5 pumps. I haven't adjusted the high idle yet, but we don't care. All right. Well, basically we're headed out 40 on the interstate since we started so late. Now we're just gonna haul ass as much as we can and get to Texas. But just in case you're keeping score at home, right now we're doing 80 friggin' miles an hour in a car that's at 20 years. And it's sitting at 170 degrees and 45 pounds of oil pressure. Hey everybody, thought I'd give you an update on Bonnie. Bonnie's running great. We got to stop and get fuel, check the oil, all that stuff here in a little bit. And we did air up the air shocks, and I think I'm going to bring them down a hair because boy is she stiff. But other than that, she's running great. And let me give you an idea of how far we've made it. How about that? Huh? How about that? Get an idea? Look at that stance. Look tall, bouncy, but we have made it to Texas with 0 issues other than, you know, I did some timing adjustments, which worked, by the way. Both of our first time to Texas, huh?
Yeah.
Ever. Never been here at all. So we're gonna head down here as far as we can get. And we need to find a place to get some fuel, check the oil, all that kind of stuff. And then maybe now we can take her easy and start getting some more things looked at. All right, back after a bit. Howdy, howdy. I know we ain't showing much driving. It's straight, flat, dirty Texas. I don't know who complains about Illinois and all that being flat. That's not flat. This is flat. Where are we at? Freona, Texas, getting some fuel. Overfilled it, so it's coming out of the vents. So
somebody's coming to ask you about the car.
That's good. We're on 60 West. We're gonna try to get to Roswell before everything closes and then keep on trucking. Ain't much to show. Same thing. Quart of oil, fill the fuel. So we'll see you down the road. Welcome to downtown Roswell, New Mexico. That's right, Bonnie, our 67 Buick, has made it to Roswell, New Mexico. Standing in front of the museum shop here. I want to make sure I got some pictures, and I got to grab some stuff for Amber because this is a trip she always wanted to make. So I'm probably going to get it, even though I'm getting her something. But I don't know if we're going to spend much time here because we got to get rolling, but I got to make sure I get some stuff for her. But it was a whole lot of nothing into civilization, and I mean civilization. This is a beautiful town. Beautiful town. And hopefully sometime I'll be able to come back and, you know, take Amber and Zeppy with me and kind of go through it all. So I think Aiden would like this too. This is his kind of thing. So anyway, we better hit the road. Woohoo! That's awesome. We made it. Bonnie made it. Burns a lot in oil. Burns a lot in oil. But she's running great, ain't she? It's just how it goes. Well, we better get our butts moving. Sunset in New Mexico. Huh?
That mountain.
Beautiful. Yes, beautiful. So, Deming, New Mexico. We got about 200 miles left, about 3 hours. Car's running good. We just got fuel. The second time I did not have to put oil in it, filling up, and because I kept it under 70. Yep. So probably would have been fine if we went 65, but we wouldn't be 2 hours or 3 hours away from Tucson, Arizona right now if I'd have done that. We're gonna try to get her on right into Tucson somewhere. I don't know, maybe, but this thing's running great. It feels good outside, so we're just gonna keep going. He's eating his, oh, those dill pickle.
Yep.
Disgusting.
It's good.
Yuck. All right, let's go. You ain't gonna see no driving. It's dark. Can't show you shit. Welcome to Tucson, Arizona. It's 2:15 in the morning. I drove here straight from Oklahoma City via Roswell, New Mexico. We're unloading this sumbitch. We're going to bed. More will come tomorrow. And I booked my room and it was quick and easy. And then I noticed this was here. So I'm like, what the hell? I should get a discount on my room. Somebody parked a van in this driveway, but I don't know. I'll discuss that with the managers tomorrow. Just had breakfast. There went the holy goat. We gotta move. Damn, Bub should have pulled out there. Whew, it's warm in here. Air vents.
Looking at it, all these cars like, what the f?
They don't care. They're more worried about crime.
We're about double the size. They were more like this.
Jeez.
Of course, they have two of those. The one at the Duke, I add one.
Imagine that for a firewall in your car.
Yeah, they have plenty of doors. So technically, this place was
This wiring.
money, but it was never used.
This wiring is entirely too neat.
That's it, it's got
All right, we got everybody?
everything expensive.
Alright. Alright folks, we're in the next 3-story building. This building is round on the top, flat on the bottom, designed to deflect an overhead blast away. Top floor is the crew's quarters. You've been in the military, you know it's not the Hilton, military. 2 bunk beds, kitchenette, and a bathroom, incredibly basic. Downstairs is the equipment bay. This floor is launch control, where we launch from, where we spend most of our time. Last thing we need to worry about is a shock wave.
Yeah, I'm 6'2", I'm definitely I don't want to.
This is nuts.
The government could have just.
I don't think I.
People just shorter back in the day, or what?
I guess. There's some new shocks. This is nuts. This. They're set at 0. Damn! Somebody get a hold of QA1.
We need a QA1.
They made adjustables back in the 60s. Wow.
Expensive sponsorship.
Yeah.
Imagine being sponsored by a missile company.
You need those for your van. Big old shocks. Oh boy. Oh, I'm getting out of the way of that thing.
Folks, there's another window all the way to the left. That's the best window because the work platforms aren't in your way. You can see more than this.
Go right ahead. Yes, sir.
That bomb is blowing a hole at least a mile wide. 550
crazy.
feet rising everything. We're only 35 feet underground. We're not surviving that. That's why I said anything within a mile, big giant dope gaping hole in the earth where we used to exist. NASA purchased 12 of these for themselves. They renamed it. They called it Gemini. Titan II is the launch vehicle for the Gemini manned space program. You all heard of Neil Armstrong, first man on the moon. Neil Smith's ride into space was on a Titan II called Gemini 8. Call out the missile because of the bomb on the top. Stick a couple people up there to rock. Forget that rock. Up until Apollo, Saturn 1, Saturn 5, Titan was America's biggest rocket. It was built to last just 7 years. We got 24 years out of it as a deterrent. And then for another 16 years, the ones we were able to save, refurbish, add some boosters, and launch satellites. Sent an unmanned mission to the moon on this. The 2 Viking missions to Mars, the 2 Voyager missions to Jupiter, and the Cassini mission to Saturn all went up on a Titan like this. Last launch of Titan was October 2003. We got 40 years out of this rocket, and it cost us $2.5 million to rocket. Now,
Those are nuts.
And then when you came up, you're like, 55. Like, did you hear that? Second floor. Maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay. I've been in one once. Yeah. Didn't care for it much. Cummins? Oh yeah.
You could draw some eyes on the windshield.
That's wild.
Oh my God.
Huh. almost to the track. It's right up here. Get ourselves checked in. We had quite a day with Buff and Dalton and his brother Cody and JD and Jess, and now we get our first day of just kind of relaxing and meeting people, you know, give out stickers. Hopefully people like and subscribe. I don't care. We're not here really for that. We're here for just the fun of it, the experience. We're a long way from home. Car seems to be running okay. Only when you tromp on it does it, you know, it don't spark knock anymore, but it got some fuel smoke. She's burning rich, it seems. I don't know. But anyway, you can get a shot of where we're headed. Decided to get a hotel room, by the way. Good.
They're good racers?
Yep.
If you can, just hang to the left, and you're going to find some spots up along the dirt side as well.
Okay.
But if you find something in the pit area, go ahead and grab it. But if you have more guys, try to stack them.
Yeah.
Don't try to take up one big spot.
Actually, we're with them.
Oh, they're actually right in front. So they were just saying somebody like you guys were getting ready to come in.
We're here.
I'm trying to get them to stack 4 to one area, or at least if you guys can get the 2 areas picked up and pitted out, then that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Hell yeah, we just ran right into him.
So yeah, we got a lot of video of that. You know why? Because we were just trying to enjoy ourselves. But hey, tomorrow's a new day. We got 2 GoPros and this big ass camera, and we're gonna run this Buick. Not gonna burn it out because we got a long way to go home. So, but I'll talk to Derek maybe about that and say, hey, if you know somebody else that wants to get in, here's a ticket, free of charge. But anyway, we're gonna put this stuff away. We're gonna go to bed, and we're not waking up until we decide we're waking up, which means Dad's gonna wake up at 6 o'clock, and he's gonna bitch and moan until about 9, and I'll finally get him in the shower. Have a good evening. Hey, is that your Chevy?
Trying to get the whole dad.
I know, that would almost fit right there on that
Towers
Copenhagen.
I can't believe how accurate the time is. It's like one of those lobby. Oh gosh. Jay, what is this thing?
It has an automatic. It has an automatic make you stronger button.
Yeah. You're good.
Well, those are a little taller right there.
I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
I do too much for this guy. He won't even go get me tacos.
I think you're good.
Yeah, that's probably good. What are the odds?
You got lugs?
Yeah, the guy had 10 lug nuts in his glove box.
Just in his glove.
Look at these fine tires. Burnouts on. Provided by a few fans that dropped them off. They found them in a dumpster this morning.
No.
What?
Oh, just make sure I didn't lose it.
He's gonna f something up.
Washer.
Try not to scratch the nicest thing that's on this.
Oh, yeah.
Also
Go
don't want to
ahead
scratch.
there. Good morning.
Hey! Oh yeah. Well, get on.
Dry run here, right?
No, these are fine.
Brand new stuff.
Yep.
Nothing wrong at all.
Well, I don't want to scratch all the time. Believe it or not, I don't want to scratch that. I know I saw it down here. Did it land on the back of the wheel?
Here.
Oh, here it is. You got it. There's a roll away. I'll let you put it right on. Okay. You got your lug.
We got this.
Chain. Thing. Yep. Don't worry about this Milwaukee 5-lugger Doug. It's like a gnat trying to do it.
Oh no, they're the wrong size.
Oh no.
Shit. These are half 20.
Chat. What's on the Trans Am?
They're the right bread. They're not acorns. These are the wrong lug nuts.
I'm gonna go hold the drive shaft for some dude, so I'm gonna go make sure it didn't hit his hip.
Dang it.
Wrong size.
Old school. Probably don't need to be super tight, do they?
Yeah, maybe.
You don't want a tire fly off? Tires. Think of the content.
Good content.
I'm more worried about ruining them, put them back on that Firebird. 4?
That'll work.
4's good.
Oh yeah, they're straightening.
Yeah.
That works.
What a precision machine. I just hope it don't ruin anything on the frame because I like the frame of this car a lot. That lug. There it goes. I'm sure everything's fine. So look, we can't film much. We did get the tires changed on the Holy Goat. It's windy. I'm sure you ain't gonna be able to hear this very good, and I'm sorry, but try to get you some of that footage. Other than that, it's just windy. Basically holding the tent down so it don't fly over. So I'll get you up here.
I can't do that.
What's that?
I can't do that.
No. That's why I ain't doing it.
I know.
That's rubber.
Yeah.
Damn, pop already.
All right. This car needs no introduction. It is the one and only Ford. Is this a P71?
Huh? Oh, I gotta drive this piece of shit home.
I gotta put this behind this one. Let's go look at the whole
You can see all of its holy glory. That's great, man. Good luck to you. He's got Whale and the Jennings.
ready to rip the GTO.
Kill it, man. I know, hey man, some of my people ran around. Oh, they got me. I'm sorry, man. No, it's good. So some guys found those in a dumpster. Oh my God. Literally this morning and gave them to me. And then I stole all the lug nuts off my brother's Firebird. So yeah, it's pretty slow. I don't think it's really. And I got to drive 1,900 miles home. Hey, remember, it's a Pontiac. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I bet that thing has AC too.
It's really hot. I bet. Really hot. All the holes that let the heat out, let the heat in. Sorry. You're fine, bud.
I'm trying not to kick people, hit people, throw people over. Come on, Dalton. Oh boy. Yeah, hit the wall.
Just pretend you didn't see that. These tires are so dry rot.
It's awesome. Better get some long. Let it get hot nice and slow.
Oh no. It's hot. Look at all the rust that falls out. Well, there you go. It likes the left-hand turn.
It gets the wall.
Oh, on the wall. Let's hear it. This is how you make sure the thermostat's going to open.
They ain't gonna
All right. Let's give him a round of applause. That was a solid rip.
Good job, Dalton. Ain't much we can do.
Good job. Right out, brother.
I'd say considering with the wheels we had to deal with, he did pretty good. But thank you. If you guys see this on my channel, thank you for bringing those. That's pretty cool of you. Next time, maybe we'll bring some for our car. We just didn't have time to find any. Maybe we could have found some junkers in the junk pile somewhere in just some random place out here in the desert, but he did good. Let's get back. There he is.
It's zero oil pressure like 3 times.
Oh,
I think it's okay. It got hot.
real hot or?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Yeah, puked.
Yeah, you did. Let her sit here and cool off, maybe. It's just fine.
What a car.
Crowd favorite. Did you run antifreeze?
Yeah.
No wonder you failed tech. The crop duster. I've seen the whole build of this car. Sounds mean. It's just beautiful. I'm not even a Dodge guy, but still, I can appreciate this. The Ford muscle truck. Everybody knows that one. 440 swapped Suzuki. This one here is my style. I like that. There's a couple of them out here. That's the Ford truck over there. I guess we got to get ready for the Battle of the Beaters. Sitting in line, Battle of the Beaters. Pretty neat little setup. I'm getting real scared though. We keep shutting off and starting the car, and you know my luck with starters, I'll probably get to the line up here and then that'll be it. So fingers crossed, we ain't had no trouble with this thing yet. I hope it ain't here. Great content for you, embarrassing for me. Maybe that's why it should probably happen, but let's just pray that it don't, right?
Yep.
All right, hopefully this will go well. David in the crowd will say that this thing is 5,000 or less, which we don't need to tell them how much I have in it because they wouldn't believe me. But, well, they actually might now because, you know, as many of them are out here, but we'll do the best we can. So hopefully we get in and I get to run this thing down the track and see what it'll actually do in a quarter mile. I got to ease into it. I can't just tromp on it because it'll load out, and maybe I should do that. Just give the crowd a show of fuel smoke for a quarter mile. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt the car. That's not good on the car either. So, but
we got to get home.
Yeah, we got to get home. And this is why we came here, not only just to meet everybody, which I've met some great people, but I want to see what this thing will do. And, you know, why not? We're out in the hot desert. What could go wrong? Mr. Barry, how are you?
Beautiful car.
On this side. That side had the minivan land on it.
So you got rebuilt brakes back here?
Yes. I use Krylon though, so they're a little below budget, but
it's all right.
Whatever I can do.
If you want to sell us, let me know.
Yeah.
Explain it to me. It's a 51 Ford truck on a Lincoln chassis and a 5.0 Coyote.
It's a Lincoln chassis like like a Lincoln Tapco, like a Grand Marquis or a Crown Vic. Okay, and what engine is it?
10-line Coyote with a 600.
You better have a look at that. Yep. Steve, carbacker. I think it's bogus. You're going bogus. It's in pain. Look at the car. Oh no, it's scratched. He's demanding a retail here. 340 Steve Dosage? Duh. You didn't know that. Tell me the story.
She was sitting in Springfield, Illinois for 20 years. A minivan had rolled and basically landed on top of this car, and nobody wanted it, and they were going to junk it. So I put it back on the road and drove it over 1,500 miles a year.
Awesome, so you built it just for Duct Tape Drags and drove it here.
Well, all I did was timing chain, radiator, tires, air shocks, and a whole lot of oil. But she made it.
Major win. I love it. And I will verify, the whole top is all crunched and crumpled on this thing. It's all covered up in RTD. It's got rust everywhere. It's still got the Buick 340 in it with the stock manifold and everything. This thing could not be more in.
That's good.
I mean, it looks kind of cool from afar, but believe me, this thing is rough. There's nobody, even the most diehard Buick guy on earth, does not pay $5 for this pile.
That fucking Viper was insane. The Dodge Viper in the burnout pit thing is insane.
That's right. See, he's my child.
Let's go racing.
I'm gonna try. There's Chris. Go ahead, buddy.
Can't believe they wouldn't let him in, dude. That's.
We're dumb. We're from the
I thought he
Midwest.
said like 23 or something.
I don't know.
Excuse me, officer.
I need.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
I gave you koozies last night too.
Lanes 1 and 2 for yellow. Oh, great.
Just
I get
'cause there was
LS
a
swap
snake eye on
garbage.
me.
I thought he said 2 and 3.
He did say 2 and 3.
This is 1.
So you want 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
not
think-
this one.
I don't know.
Wait, no, this is 1.
Yeah, that's 1. This is 2.
So you're good.
So I get to race that?
Oh, goody.
Well, nice knowing you, Dad.
There's Birdsong. Oh.
And the FE goes 1576 at 89 miles an hour. Here comes a couple of cars that are just not good. The 67 GS340 by Barn Find, Field Find, Junkyard Rescue on the left-hand side. And whatever that Grand Marquis or town car is on the right-hand side, I'm thinking that that scoop alone means I hope he loses right now. I'll see it again. Oh, no. Don't let him win. Come on, Buick. Go, go, go. Look at it. Smoke. All right, he is destined for mosquitoes. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to see that hood scoop again, and I really didn't want to.
Didn't shift. Imagine that. God damn it. 18 seconds my ass.
By the power of this guy's wiener dog. 200 six-cylinder inline. It's no 240, Steve. Oh, yeah, but, you know, it's better than 170. And small block, we think this Monza was probably, like, he's got something that we didn't know about. He didn't leave very strong, but he knows he's going to outrun Gale the Snail, who is banging gears there in his Econoline wagon. I'm not sure that he's showing us everything with the Monza.
I think he can break it 20. No problem.
Got out.
Left hand side, 1487, 96 miles an hour.
Oh, well, you know, that's you. Yeah.
Looks like we're still running our NA cars.
Back at the hotel, that's all she wrote for Duct Tape Drags. I know I didn't get a lot of footage of it, but you know what? Thank Christ. And just awesome that I really didn't have time. I met so many great people that recognized me and the channel, and Skyler from channel 2. They talk about Zeppy, they talk about Amber, they talk about the Artemis. I honestly didn't know what to feel about it. I really didn't. I hope the people that met me, if you watch this, it was just fantastic to be so far from home. People I've never met in my life just know who I was right away. Love the car. I wish the car would have ran better. Might, you know, put it out there that I'm gonna do better, because I know this car's a lot faster than what it's been doing, and it's running better now than it ever has since I've got it running. It's running fantastic, but I got to work on that shifting issue, and I'll get that worked out. This was fun anyway. we'll see you tomorrow. Saturday night, Chris, No Nonsense Know-How, and Dalton, the Pole Barn Garage, they talked to the track owner about getting everyone back together to do a best-of-3 grudge race between Chris's Mustang GT, all original, and the Holy Goat, which both had failed the NHRA tech. So the owner decided that he was going to get his people together and allow them to race and hopefully not wreck or do anything really dumb, but better at the track than on the street is what he was saying. So I'll show you a little bit.
Oh, he got him on the street. Left lane, left lane. Damn, he just took off in that 5.0.
What I run?
17. And with that, we handed all of our extra footage to Chris and Dalton, said goodbye to everyone involved, and me and Skyler had to hit the road through the desert. What a great time, but we got to get back to work. We're outside. Kicked us out. No, they were absolutely wonderful to us, waving, just laughing, carrying on. Tucson Dragway, hats off. That's how you treat people. That's a good thing. But everybody's went back to their respective places and gonna hang for another day yet. We can't do that. We both got to get home, get to work. So we got a 1,500 and some odd mile trek. May try a different little way. I don't know. We'll see how far we get. So the nice thing about the trip home is we came in when it was completely dark. So now we get to see all the scenery, which is more desert, a little more desert, mountains on desert, a little bit of shrubbery and desert, which is fine. So we'll wait till, we get a little further down the road. 100 miles in, no problems. Weird seeing it in the daylight since I was like barely eyes open going through the dark, through the desert, but about to hit New Mexico already. So we're gonna try to find somewhere to eat, so we just grabbed some snacks and some fuel, and here we go. And even more desert and mountains and shrubbery. Welcome to Vaughn, New Mexico. We was just trying to get as far as we could and decided, hey, let's stop somewhere and sleep, because why rush? We found this awesome place. It's, what is the name of this place? I can't remember what she said.
Penny's Diner.
Yeah.
Penny's Diner.
Penny's Diner. It's one of the old 50s prefabs. It's just badass. Write your name on the wall. There's all kinds of stuff on the walls. Check this out. This is awesome. I haven't been in one of these since I was a kid. All fixed stools and such. Just completely badass. So we're gonna get something to eat because we haven't ate anything because we're tired of fast food. We busted ass down there to Tucson and all we ate was fast food or gas station food. So we're gonna sit down here and just have ourselves a good little meal before we go to the hotel. So yeah, I think we'll sit here at the bar, old school. So we're gonna enjoy. We'll see you after a bit. Morning. We're headed out of Vaughn, New Mexico. I thought I'd show you a little bit of this little town before we take off. It's pretty decrepit in places, but I'll tell you what, the people are just the nicest people in the world.
Old mining town.
Yeah, it looks like an old mining town actually. Got a lot of abandoned buildings, It looks like some of them were probably still going up until the pandemic, honestly. And, the rest is history. We know all about that. But anyway, yeah, and there's the little diner we just ate at last night, and the hotel is right behind it. Very good food. So, all right, onward. Hey, we're in Tucumagaro, New Mexico. Pretty cool little town. A lot of Route 66 memorabilia stuff all through here. Trying to get most of it, but I was really here on a mission. We ran into our first problem. This is just horrible. So Bonnie's running great, you know, still burning a little oil, but this has become a problem. Right here, the air shocks leaked out, and both tires, thank God, are just rubbed. They're not cut. I hate to run another set of tires. And I think we're gonna have to get some springs on her. This side, if you notice, is sagged down below the tire. We're on a little bit of a hill going downward, but you can see this one's not up under the, you know, up under the fender. So I got underneath there and I tightened all the little hand fittings. And while I was here, we stopped at O'Reilly's. Of course, they always save my ass. We decided I got another airline kit because I forgot mine, and I needed an air compressor. Look at this thing. This is the coolest air compressor ever. I totally forgot to get one. But this goes up to 150 psi, so I can actually put this in my semi too. So these shocks need about 90 is what I put in them to make them everything fit. But I think once I get some new springs in this, it'll be good. So let's get this thing hooked up and see how it works. Never opened one of these. Of course, it's wow. There's an extra long air cord. Fuses. Oh, it's got a blower. So you can, like, you know, blow things out. Extra fuses, got a pressure checker, and your plug-in for 12 volt. Look at this thing. Here, look at that. It's got a gauge too. That's how did I miss this at our O'Reilly's? They must have it. I don't need that. And we got, try to keep all the plastic, you know. Get out the knife, make sure I cut this brand new. I will tell you, this thing is a bit pricey. Not exactly budgeted, but it looks like it's going to be a hell of a extra thing to have around for sure. I don't know. Oh, while we're here, we'll just check air pressure and all that crap. All right. Oh, wow. Quiet, too.
Going up slowly.
Oh wow. Gauge is like going up with it, telling me how much I'm putting in. See if it goes down again, but I did get it again. So. There's 100. Uh-oh. What was it? Something blew out. Holy shit!
What?
The camera.
Right.
You remember what I said about brand new parts are complete f***ing garbage? There we go. Son of a bitch. You gotta be kidding me! So, you can see every time we bump it, you know, move it up and down, it starts spitting out the oil that's inside there. Because they do have oil fill, they just air shock up. That's just kind of the leveler part of it. But here's the thing. In order for me to get that shock out and in, I have to lift this trunk. So that means everything's got to come out, because I got to be able to get to that nut. I'm gonna try without it. I got to get the jack out and stuff, and I got to find a block of wood. But here's the thing, they don't have it here. But the hub in Amarillo, Texas, about an hour and 20 minutes away does. So we're gonna have to try to, you know, finagle our way that way, and hopefully don't ruin anything. And then we'll get it at the hub, and we'll find a parking lot, maybe at another O'Reilly store. We'll do it at an O'Reilly's. Oh, damn it. Car runs great. It's always f***ing parts. But I'm not going to get too upset. If that's the only problem we have, we're good. So let's get to Amarillo. The Palomino. I've heard of that place numerous times. There's a lot of stuff here, but now since parts break, we got to get going. So not much to see now. Let's just get our ass to Amarillo. So I made it to Amarillo. We just stopped and got the shocks, and it ain't been rubbing, so we're gonna keep going. But I have a feeling it's gonna start rubbing because now we're full of fuel. So we stopped and got some pizza, which is awesome. Some tea, some more crap. Let's hit the road. Let's just keep on going. And with that, we burned across Texas. No problems whatsoever. Onward into Oklahoma. Oh, look. No desert, just flat land. Go figure. Our first backup. We ain't been a backup this whole time.
We were in Oklahoma whenever we first got.
Okay, so yeah. I'm talking since we left Tucson. This is our first. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. But I don't know. We're like 630 miles from home yet.
Pretty close.
Calumet, Oklahoma, something like that. We're close to Oklahoma City, and she's running good. She is starting to like her oil a little more than normal, so yeah. But running fine. Gauges have never moved. They stay right where they are. That's probably because I glued them there. Because I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. But nothing really to show. Unless you want to see a bunch of road. So when we get stopped, we may look into maybe putting the shock on the back of this thing, but I doubt it. I mean, it's fine, riding fine. So I just wanted them so we knew in case we had to have it. So broke. Yeah, just in case it completely wanted to take a tire off, but it rubs like once in a while. So
like once every 2 hours.
Yeah, we barely even hear it. So anyway, onward. As soon as I get out of this backup, it's only like a 5-minute backup. So we're used to Illinois backups where it's like 15 minutes. So onward. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma. We pulled in here, this hotel, and everything's on an incline, so it's going to make this real fun. We got to be quiet because, the locals like to run around here and harass people. So, and I don't mean like the real Tulsa locals. I mean like the locos. So anyway, I'm going to crawl underneath this thing and try to change this damn shock, because my tires are rubbing and the spring on the passenger side has lost every inch of height. It is done. So I got to get this shock in there to make it home. It's only a few more hours, man. So let me get underneath this car and get to work. This thing holding this down. Get out of there. Oh, it's already out. Yeah, it is. Okay, there's a lock washer. Give me the race. And that. Okay. Now, let's get those tops off. That'll be fun. I ain't got no room for my head. Now, here's where the fun part comes, where I made the point of putting those lock things on there. Lock nuts. So, please come out. Just come out nice and easy. Don't have to change nothing. Yep, yep. Nice and easy. Come on down. Ooh. Here's one. Nice and easy. Boom. Stay. And you're up. Please tell me those bolts, they did. They stayed right in place. That's awesome. That makes my life easier. My little hole nut stayed in place. All right, let me get the shocks. So I had to put a jack underneath the car because I'm too fat. And I need to get this one up in there. Put them bolts staying where they're supposed to stay. This might be okay. This is a pain in the ass right here. This is where the cussing begins. And my head's probably right in the shot. Oh yeah, I forgot that I put anti-seize all over this. So that's good. I'll look like the Tin Man by the time we're done. But if I didn't put anti-seize on them, what if they would have, you know, corroded? Because the rest of this car is, you know, just perfect shape. Let's see if I can do this. Come on, baby. Just go right in there for me. Do not argue. Just go right in. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Screw in it. Come on. Come on. I don't have to get the magnet out. I don't have to get the screwdriver out. It just screws in. That's what we need it to do. Oh boy. Come on. Nope, that one ain't working. Oh my God, really? No way. Is it gonna work right off the bat? Oh my God. It friggin' went in.
Hey, it's the tool I bought for you for Christmas. Your best son ever.
You bought? Excuse me?
We're not gonna repeat that.
Right. The kid's up here bragging about these damn gifts. But he forgets that, you know, I gave him breath and life. All that fancy stuff.
Where are we again?
Where are we? Tulsa, Oklahoma. I can't believe it. No. Can I get my fingers in there? There's my bald head. Oh, there's a hat right in your way. That's great. How do you like my bald head? There you go. Come on, get your hands up in there. This back one you can get to, the front one you can't. Or excuse me, the front one you can get to, the back one you can't. Because the whatchamacallit, as in, I don't even know, yeah. The back one, hey, it's in. Do I have it upside down? I do. Son of a bitch. Oh, that ain't no good. Come off there. I need you to come back out. I know you started for me. Please come out. Please come out. Don't lose. Oh wait, I brought 2 or 3 more with me because I don't trust these goddamn air shocks. I don't trust parts in general. Have you noticed? And look what happened. I knew something had to fail. There's no way. This is minor though, thank Christ. But this will make us a whole lot nicer ride, and I won't be so scared that the damn thing's gonna. Holy crap, man! This is going easier than I thought. We might be able to head for a beer. I'm just gonna put this block on it. The one that's down here, I'm not gonna mess with any of that. You wanna put this on before you tighten the top. That way this sets where it needs to be. And then you tighten the top. Alright, where's my big ratchet? There it is. There we go. That one's in. Then we somehow finagle this up in there. I don't know how I did it. There's one. Yes, sir. Now let me do a little extra hand tightening. Is this in the way? Good. Let's try that. Maybe give her a couple squirts with the hand tensioner. Make sure she's torqued. Oh yeah, she's torqued. Ah. Well, small power torque tools don't fail me now. Well, I'd love you to just stay on there. Let me see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where's the rubber? No, I don't need that. I need these little rubbers. And I don't want to lose them. I got plenty. Oh no, I just dumped it out. That's fine. Alright, rubber going on. Hose and hole. Gonna hold that in there as tight as far as it'll go. Screw the cap on. You don't have to put them on like a gargantuan moron like I did just here today, but it didn't hurt nothing. Okay, tight, should be good. Last test, we gotta put air in the bitch. Okay, she's in there. Went in a lot easier than I thought, so let's try it. I'll have Skyler hit that button, see if she goes up, and see if she holds air. When it gets to like 105, 1 or 105, just shut her down.
What?
1 to 105, shut it down. 100?
Right, like literally a tick under there.
That's fine. Okay, we're under there. That's what it looks like. I'll put back together just like it was before. And no leaks. It's sitting there holding it. Push up and down on the back, Skyler. Yep. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. We'll just let it sit here, and with all that air pressure on it, that's what I want it to do. So I guess I'll start pulling these tools out of here. That's pretty awesome. Went a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, but okay. Morning. We're in Tulsa still, just getting up. Kind of hard to get up in your own time zone for once, which seems like early. But this morning she wasn't sagging, she didn't lose any air, but we got her on a flat spot so we can get a better view of how it looks, and it's still a little low. That spring on that side is shot. It's done. You can look at him and see that it's sagging, so we're going to try to level her up just a hair. That ought to do it. Oh yeah. I think we got her. Yeah. See, this spring is, and we do have a little bit of a hump here, but yeah, this thing's gone. But let's get her loaded up, get some fuel, and head east towards Joplin. Got a special stop we're going to do. So when naming this car, I thought of a million different things, you know, and it just popped in my head at the time for what I was watching at the time. And I thought, wow, that kind of fits. It really does fit. And, you know, Bonnie is a Scots-Irish song, My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean, that kind of stuff. And that wasn't really it. It was something I happened to be watching. Now, I'm really into the Prohibition era gangster stuff, and you know, they were a product of their own time. The government basically made these people, is what happened. And I need to show you where I am and what was the inspiration for the name of this car. Welcome to Joplin, Missouri. So we're here in Joplin, Missouri with our car Bonnie, who is named after Bonnie Parker. That's right. I specifically named this old girl after Bonnie Parker. Why? Because she's an outlaw girl, beaten and battered, had no chance, but they made it as long as they could. Now, this is the old garage apartment hideout where they had to shoot out, and this was the main place that I wanted to get to on this entire trip. I wanted to get my Bonnie here. So yeah, they weren't exactly great people, but it's history. You know, it is history. It's American history, American folklore. You can choose for yourself if they were murdered, but they did kill a lot of people, a lot of officers. Nothing we can do about it now, but I will say this. This is probably the coolest stop of the entire trip for me, because I've always wanted to see this place. So we're going to get a couple pictures, and we need to get our ass on the road, or Amber's probably going to do something to me. We got to get home. So we'll see you in a bit. Pretty damn cool. So we stopped to get fuel about midway through Missouri. Bonnie's starting to eat a little more oil than she was. It's getting pretty severe, but we'll take care of that when we get home. It's not a big deal. We're almost there. But guess where the best place in central Missouri to get gas is? That would be in Uranus. That's right, we got gas down the road. Now we're going to do ourselves a little tour. Skyler back there, he's still alive. He lasted this long with his dad.
I'm about to kill myself.
Yeah, I'm sure, especially with all the boomer music. But he's never been here. I've taken Zeppy and Amber. It was the first time I'd been here. I drove by it a million times. So let's go do a little tour inside, let him see it, maybe get some fudge from Uranus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he likes fudge from Uranus, or he will. Anyway, all right, we're gonna head inside for a minute. Actual Phillips 66 truck. I'd like to have that. And then you come in. Now check this out. Welcome to Uranus.
Satisfaction in Uranus?
I don't even want to know. Look at that thing. Dad had one of those. So yeah, they actually have a live sword swallower that comes into this place here and does shows and stuff. And there's mini golf, putt pirates, you know, just normal everyday things. But it goes all the way down.
This Lowe's store is randomly here.
Huh?
This Lowe's store that's randomly here.
Yeah, apparently my son thinks this is actually a Lowe's store. Anyway, yeah, pretty neat little stop if you're ever out just running around. It's cool. I mean, there's other places, Ozark Land, and I've been to all those a million times when I was a kid. I mean, where else can you go to see a junk mariachi band? You know. And just different little things, just for fun. In the jail. And then there's this thing. I'd like to have that light on top. We had one and UPS decided to destroy it on us, so that's how it goes. But yeah, there's a place for kids to play and, you know, keeps the place alive. Pretty neat. And why not follow up with doing what everybody else does? I was here at Uranus, Missouri. I don't know who put this here. Oh yeah, it was me too. Anyway, I got more stickers to put on. New stickers on. Right there. I love Uranus. Yeah. Nothing to see here. Alright. Ready to hit the road? Let's get home. So with that, we took off out of Uranus Fudge Factory, and out of nowhere we found this little section of old Route 66 that was just beautiful scenery. It was just east of there. If you don't get back on the interstate, it is just keep going straight. Don't get on the interstate. And it's this little section that goes across the top of the hill, and they have it really nicely paved now, and the fall colors are coming out. I know that sounds weird coming from me, but I really do like fall colors, and you know. But check this out. There's even like a little bridge you go across. It's very picturesque, scenery-wise, I guess you could say. But there's a little trestle bridge up here that's pretty damn cool. It looks to be all original, but it really is neat to go across it. Something you don't see every day like this anymore. We've seen some from the interstate while we were coming across, you know, to go to Tucson, but we just didn't have time. And I thought, you know, I'm kind of glad we found this, as we really didn't have a lot of time to just take a drive, honestly, because of our work schedule and such. But anyway, I thought I'd show you this. It's just east of Uranus Fudge Factory. There's a gas station where we got gas, and you just keep going east on that little road. You run right into it. Very neat. There's probably a lot more to it, but we need to get home, so let's get moving. Well, we have 84 miles to go. We are back in Illinois. We just filled our oil for the last time. Maybe got a little bit of gas, but we definitely had to fill the oil. We're gonna run through a drive-through, get something to eat. We're gonna boogie on home. I'm ready to just crash. But I can't, because I gotta get up early in the damn morning and drive a semi, so no rest for the wicked. Well, we've made it to Teotopolis, Illinois, where he lives, my hometown, but I got to count the miles up on this, but I'm pretty sure we're well over 3,000. But I'm going to drop him off at home here so he can go get loved on by his kitty cats.
That's all I have.
Yeah. And then I got to get home to be with my real family. Yeah. All right, did you have fun?
Yeah, it was all right.
It was all right.
It was fun, but it was just a lot of desert. So
yeah, the desert's not very fun to drive through.
Yeah.
One time's enough.
Yeah, and your boomer ass music, so that sucked too.
Boomer ass music. Well, I need to get home, so get the f out of my car. Hey, good afternoon. It's actually the next day. Got home about 6:30, something like that, I don't know. Said hi to the family, the dog. Dixie damn near knocked me off my damn feet because, you know, without me, she's lost for some reason, won't shut up, barks constantly. So let's talk a little bit about Bonnie and the trip. So Bonnie was flawless, okay? Yeah, we had to put a quart of oil in every time we changed, but not every time. It was like, there was a couple times we didn't have to put nothing in it. And it did cost me a lot in oil and gas, 10 miles a gallon, folks. I mean, yeah. But the only problem I ran into was that damn shock absorber busting off. And you can see it kind of got the tire, but we're good. I ain't gonna worry about it. Gives it character. But obviously she did poorly at the racetrack. And that's kind of operator error. I should have unhooked that kick down and just manually did it. I'm pretty sure this car would have done well for what it was. It sure as the hell ain't no 18-second car. It's more like a 14-second car. But you know, we got some things to do. So what do I do with her now? 6 months ago, a little over 6 months ago, she was sitting in a storage unit with a crushed in roof, crushed in fender and hood. Wasn't locked up, but I knew she had some problems. I mean, it's got 122,000 on it, and a Buick engine with that many miles is probably due for some stuff, okay? The oil consumption, I do not believe is rings. Oil consumption, I believe, is valve guides and valve seals. And or, I've had this happen before on a Ford. It's sucking oil into the intake in the valley. You understand what I'm saying? We're getting vacuum going down the port of the head, and there's a seal leak in the intake, and it's sucking oil at high RPM. It's sucking it down the port from the valley. I don't know if any of you have ever seen that happen. I have. Kind of similar to a Ford. Like, they like to do that on their intake, but with water mostly. This might be doing the same thing. So I'm going to look into that. Probably what I need to do is just go ahead and take the heads right off this thing, get them to the local machine shop and have them do them. Normally I do them myself, but this is valve guides. I can't do that right here in my crappy ass wood shop, okay? I can't. Some things also we're going to do to this. I am going to put a disc brake setup on this car. These worked fine, but for what the plan is next for this car, I want it to be optimal. I'm not going to change much. It's going to look just like this, guys. I ain't... Get that out of your head that I'm going to restore it and all that kind of crap if you're watching this. I just made a 3,500 mile trip with it looking just the way it is, and it did just fine. Okay? No leaks, no nothing, water. Looks like shit, don't care. This thing's pretty much become my daily driver, next to Blanche if I ever get her transmission. But I'm going to upgrade the brakes. Definitely going to get some new suspension parts in new springs, stuff like that, because these are worn out. That passenger side's sagging down. Hell, even the air shocks can't keep it straight. But anyway, I'm going to take this thing on power tour next year. That's the plan, and I'm going to try to do it with air conditioning in it, which, what a novel idea, right? Yeah, we'll have to see how that works out for me. So anyway, I am extremely proud of this car. Extremely proud of this car to do what it did. Untested. It just took off and we made it. So that's going to do it for this with Duct Tape Drags. I had a great time. Skyler had a great time. You know, I got some people to thank for this. Scat, number one. The Pro Car 90 seats that I have in this, highly recommend. Highly recommend. My back, ass, and legs never hurt once, okay? Number two, I'd like to thank O'Reilly's for taking care of me. O'Reilly's, Never let me down the entire time. Anytime I needed something, they got it all the way up to when I left. And then while I'm 1,000 miles away, they did it again. And they took care of me. My home store did in Effingham. You know, super clean for being with me through all this stuff. I've got a new company that I'm working with called Strike Hold. It's basically a metal penetrant and lubricator that helps from rusting and helps, you know, get stuff free, bolts free. I'll do a thing on that soon. Monster for keeping me awake. Okay, they kept me awake. Budweiser for making Friday night interesting. I didn't have the camera going for that stuff. I'd like to thank all my friends, Buff from Buff's Garage, Dalton, of course, and JD from Pole Barn Garage for talking me into this, and for talking me into the missile silo. I had no idea. I was more worried about getting there, you know, and then he said, we're gonna go here. And I'm like, okay. I followed him, and thank God I did. Cody, JCS Projects, Dalton's brother, and of course the ones that I met there, you know, No Nonsense Know-How, Chris and Jen, and Gus, the dog. Gus is the sweetest damn little thing you ever seen. They're all great people. Got to hang with Chris Birdsong, Junker Up. He's fantastic. If you get a chance to go watch his stuff with that friggin' charger that he put in, that thing is just, it's amazing. I think he broke down, but it doesn't matter. The thing sounded amazing. Gave me an idea for exhaust. I guarantee you damn that. Wow. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. It's time to get ready for next year. In a year, maybe we'll take her back. Maybe we'll take her back so she can, you know, redeem herself from that awful showing and getting beat by a friggin', you know, getting beat by a friggin' Lincoln Town Car with a fake snorkel on top of it. I mean, come on. She's better than that. So maybe we'll bring her back, but next time we're gonna take the whole family. I think Zeppy would be old enough. I got a lay of the land. My first time driving out there. It was great. So we got work to do, but we're gonna take her on Power Tour next. But I got some other things that need work, especially the ones way back there. Yeah, we got work to do with 3 engines sitting in that shop right there. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. You know, that's how I felt about 24 hours ago.